Alright, so I gotta make this real quick because I'm pretty sure they won't allow this inside the studio. So, yeah, we're here at Conan. We're trying to find parking right now. We saw some pretty cool things. We saw the water tower, WB. So what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by the wind was that when we pulled up to the WB studio lot, I think we just, Tim and I at least, because we were the tourists of the group, we were just kind of taking everything in. You know, we were taking pictures, going, hey, look at that, what's that? And just everybody else that was there, I guess they were from California or at least around the area. Clearly it wasn't their first time, but they're just kind of like, eh. I mean, because they've probably seen it a million times. But I think the biggest thing that Tim and I took in was that we just saw like the studios where these films that we watch all the way out here, we saw them like in person, specifically like 2.5 Men and Big Bang Theory. We saw those studios, and I just thought, like, at any point in time we're about, you know, 500 feet away from a potential celebrity, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was kind of exciting. Show the sign. Show the sign. Conan, sucker! It's gonna be a lot of fun. Now, to be perfectly honest, I don't remember a lot about that show anymore because I've been so lazy with this video, etc., etc. But let's move past that. But I do remember that it was Neil Patrick Harris, Kate McCucci, and musical guest Yuna. And it was just, you know, regardless of whether or not you saw the show, and I was on TV for just like a split second, I think, when the Little Mars Grover came out, which is hilarious, by the way, because I love puns. I mean, you saw me for a couple seconds, and maybe you heard me for a couple more seconds, but it's not like, you know, that wasn't the plan here. The biggest thing to take away from the whole experience was that, A, we got to see the studio. So here's a picture that Wayne took, illegally by the way, before one of the people working at the studio told him to put his phone away. So here's the studio, and one of the best parts was you got to see the curtain that Conan comes out of, all these cameras here, and just like the biggest thing is the moon, that iconic moon that you see at every show moving. So I thought that was awesome. 2, the experience itself. I mean, just like the environment, everybody there, you know, watching, looking up and seeing the scaffold with the microphones and all the stage lights and things like that, and finally just seeing how things like talk shows get put into TV. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it'll be different for a live studio audience for a sitcom, but like at least with a talk show, it's just something good to understand, because you'll have a better, you know, you'll have a better appreciation for it when you actually watch it on TV. So that was fun. Also, side note, I had no idea who Yuna was before I came onto Conan, but when they introduced her, I made so much noise to try to get my voice on TV. But when they aired it and you can watch it, you can just do a quick Google search for it. Yeah, they cut my voice out, I think, or they just kind of like mellowed it down. Disappointed. So, okay. So after watching Conan, which was a blast, we saw Neil Patrick Harris. The best part, though, was we saw Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, in his car.
What was it called? Oh, Fisker Karma. We saw him in his Fisker Karma driving off.
So, hey, look, there he is.
And we were waiting in line for Conan. It's like, we turned around and was like, hey, that's a nice car. Yeah. And we was like, and Tim was like, and the guy driving, it kind of looks like Ashton Kutcher. He's like, what? It was totally Ashton Kutcher. And that was the best part of the day, really. So right now we're at Americana in Glendale Mall. We're gonna do some shopping. So here's one of the signs for Americana, and also we saw the Natural History Museum. Again, we also saw the biggest Forever 21 you've ever seen. The thing had like 3 floors. It was ridiculous. Also this naked guy, which was kind of interesting to look at. There was also a trolley cart coming up to the side, some Eiffel Tower looking thing that I didn't get, and Beard Papa is the most delicious thing in the world. Some fancy trees with good environment. Also, there was also this really weird robot looking thing. I don't know what they sell. And also Pinkberry, because Asian, right? What? Take a picture of the sakura tree, the pink tree. So, we're here back at Little Tokyo. Whatchamacallit? I was here last time when I went with you guys. Or when I went with Wayne. Yes. I went to go see Wayne, and we ate at this place called
Gaikuku, yeah?
Yeah, I had to make him say it because I would butcher the name. But now that we brought Tim, You remember him, right? He's the one that stands out the most because he's white. And we also brought my family. Wave. Wave. She doesn't speak English. She doesn't speak good English. It's okay. Anyway. If anyone's ever had an Instagram, you know that it's almost an obligation to take a picture of the food you're eating. And so I decided to do that with this, our noodles that we ate, and also I filmed myself slurping the noodles, which may or may not be beneficial to you, but it was, you know, good this time like it was last time. So I'm here at round one, which is a bowling place, and it's got like an arcade and a bunch of like other stuff too. And they've got this ridiculous thing. It's like I don't even know if this is myself. It's like an auto chooser, and you just press the button and like random shoes come out, which is alright, I guess. I think it's cool, but it's for the why? What? I'm gonna get a 10.5 because I'm not wearing socks. But don't tell them. So okay. So you push this button, and it comes out there. What the freak?
You just got stuck.
Okay, so one of the better things about this bowling alley is it's got cosmic bowling, and you get your own ball dryer, but also every ball looks like a basketball. And so the rest of that night, we just, you know, went bowling, and I think in order to kill some more time, they had a ping pong area, so we did that because, you know, Asian, right? Now, yeah, no, it was a whole lot of fun. It was definitely an experience, kind of like a really grown-up Chuck E. Cheese's / Dave and Buster's type thing. So, I mean, I guess it was a really great way to end the night, and a really great way to end a really full, fun experience day. But, I mean, that was only the beginning. So, we'll see you on day 4.